Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be tackling Mason's quest and continue Keena's quest.
Hail, friend. Been some time. Trust you've been well? But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings, most oft grim. Me, I bring you work. Salvation again, naturally. Now there's word they've a man inside the castle. If that be true, he'll have need to leave the castle eventually to meet with the others. All I ask is that you keep watch. If you see someone leaving the castle, shadow them. I only have need of your eyes. Follow them and see what business has them out. Skulking about is more my line than yours, I know. But pray, I do it myself, but there's aught has me away from Grand Sorin for tell your findings to the innkeep. We have an tread carefully, friend, and quietly.
Okay, normally I would turn it back to day, but because we start his quest, it automatically turns it back to night. So we will rest up after this. Naturally, spoilers ahead. Okay, give me just a second on this. For these. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes my capture card likes to act just a little bit goofy. So he suspects that there is a knight in the castle in collusion with Salvation, and they are a cult. So we're gonna tail someone for him, and this will progress Madeline's quest, and she'll set up shop where we follow this guy to. Okay, so that's our guy. I'm going to give him a couple seconds head start and open this treasure chest. Okay, don't get too close. Or he'll stop and say, "Good evening, Arisen." And then you know you've been spotted and the quest kind of ends. That chest over there always contains a skeleton key, which can be quite useful. We can make our own skeleton keys later. I believe you need a shackle and an iron blade piece or a hunk of ore. I'll double check that recipe just to be sure. Okay, looks like he's a good ways up there. Okay, so just stay a little bit behind him, but not so far away that we don't see him. Now, he can get hung up on an NPC. I've seen that happen once or twice, and that is just awful. Like an NPC will sit on a bench and he'll try to walk through them, and they won't get up, and then it's just it's a big waiting game after that. There's Stefan. We might accept his quest too after this. We're not going to do his quest in this episode. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to progress Keena's quest, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so occasionally he stops and he looks around. So just be aware of that. That's why we're so far back. Now, this is the part where he can hang up on an NPC. And I've only seen it once, and I hope it doesn't happen, because then you have to restart the whole mission. If you do fail this, though, that's it. That you don't get a second chance to try it. So I would recommend resting in an inn before doing any mission, and that creates an end save, and then you can manually save, and if you screw up, you can return to your last end save, and then go from there. Okay, so I've seen him get hung up on that NPC on that bench. Okay, good, good. He walked around. He tried to walk through her last time, and it was bad. Okay. Just slowly. There we go. We completely we successfully completed the mission. We need to go over there and listen, and then we'll go to the ale house and report what we heard to Arnsmith.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying kind. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Now, you may notice we're wearing his armor. It's an armor we got from the DLC. So that's who it comes from. And so you wait a few days and you come back, and this is going to be Madeline's new shop. Okay, so let's go to that inn and rest and make it daytime, and then we're going to go back to Cassardus. And progress Keena's quest line. But first, we need to report what we heard to Arnsmith.
Ah, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. Tonight then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
Okay, quest complete, Chasing Shadows. Now, his boards are mostly items. Give a Grancis herb to Celine, collect 20 Seeker's tokens, find a snakeskin purse, 50 war bugles, King Bay leaf to Celine, 10 giant fish. You can weigh whether these are valuable enough to you to do them or not. So this inn here cost 500 gold. The one in Cassardus cost 100. So we're gonna go there. So since we've been to Grand Soren, there's new quest here. See, he has a new quest, but what we're looking at the board for is we want a quest called Venture Forth. So I'm going to accept all these. Actually, I'm not going to accept that one. So that one's a escort quest. This one is a escort quest, and this one is an escort quest. A fairy stone, kept grand grapes, placative brew. None of these are worth it to me. So the Shadow Fort, that's an area way off in that trail we were at. This is right next to Grand Soren, so that one's an easy completion. This one's out in Bloodwater Beach, and that's quite a ways. That's at the other end of the map almost. So I'll be ignoring these. I'll go ahead and do his quest.
That eye. Truth be, he's strong. The rats, a skill I've spoke. They are not come and find.
I'm not going to do it right now. We are going to rest.
Pray, speak. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
Okay, so Venture Forth did not pop, so I'm going to have to do a quest in order to make it pop. So I'm going to have to go see Sir Maximillion. Let's go ahead and offload our stuff real quick, though.
Pray, what can I do you for? As you will.
As you can see, we picked up lots of materials from fighting Beast. Not going to need that Fiend Luring Incense. So this is a bronze idol we picked up at Celine's. You give that to a blacksmith and that increases their weapons. I'm going to put the Dragon's Ire and the Dragon's Glaze and the Magician Crutch away. Ring of Perseverance 2. That kind of feels like, since it's DLC, it's not, we shouldn't have been there yet. We shouldn't have it. I mean, you definitely can use it. No judgment here. I know I've done it plenty of times. It just makes it so you can get your skills faster. Okay, we're all at lightweight now. So we will be coming back here to this board. So let's warp back to Grand Soren and go meet Sir Maximillion. judging on how long this takes, we might not progress Keena's quest until next episode. Okay, so Sir Maximillion is just up here by the gate. And he has 4 quests for us, and we only have to do 2. So there he is right there. So Fornival also has a quest for us. That progresses us towards the gold idol, and that gives us access to some of the best weapons in the game.
I've expected your visit. I am Sir Maximillion Eisenster, captain of the hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt. The worm hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks. Those missions given by Duke Edmund himself. Of late, all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon. A weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon it. It would be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
Okay, so the easiest ones are Decipher a text and Investigate a cult. The most difficult one is Route a monster infestation and then aid a research team. So we're going to accept
Certainly.
Decipher a
And here
quest.
I've important work for you, though some is of a lesser. The task at hand is, as I was setting about to find work for you, I came upon this slate. I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart. What little we know all points to you, sir. Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out.
Okay, so we're just going to do that one for now. So you can inquire around town. I know right where to go, and we can go straight there. There are 2 ambushes along the way, and I'm going to help you walk around them. So the first ambush is down here. Now, unfortunately, you will have to walk everywhere until you drop a port crystal there. Then you can warp there all you want, but you have to put the port crystal there first. Okay, so if you go under this bridge right here, you're going to see a dude in the bushes. Just a lone dude. But if you go through there, then he's going to jump out and say, "Turn out your pockets." And he's right here in the bushes. So I think we can take him. We're going to give it a try. But he's usually right up in here. See him right there?
Turn out your pockets and be quick about it.
You see, he's quite fast and deadly. Okay, so that's Kent. So in order to avoid that ambush, you would just go a little bit further up and just walk around the wall, and it'll take you to the same spot. There can be another ambush up here by this house. So Right here, this house has like 3 sorcerers. That one I don't want to get involved in. Like, at all. As you can see, a whole bunch of harpies in the air. Sometimes you see a cyclops just goofing around, just having fun. Just playing in the water. And I mean, if it doesn't try to kill me, I'm not going to try to kill it, but we'll get to see plenty of wild creatures. Okay, so now we're back on the main road. Watch that stamina consumption. Okay, so there's an ambush over here by I think this tree. Once we cross the bridge, you just go up over these rocks and around, and it shouldn't trigger. I think this one has 2 people. So you just go up around in here. But you start walking up the road and they charge at you, and like, you know, they're, give us your money. They're brigands, just like Kent was. Oh, I guess I didn't go far enough. But there's 3 of them. Get that one first. That dazzle blast is something. You're just standing there. Okay. But you noticed my stamina was decreasing when I was shooting arrows. Your basic attacks do not cost stamina, but your skills do. So same thing for a mage, you're casting spells, those cost stamina. You do your pew-pews, nothing. It's free. So watch out for cages. That usually means bandits or griffins, one of the 2. Sometimes it means harpies. As you can see, there's a goblin pack along here. And that we're actually going to go to that tower later on in the game. So if you don't want to fight goblins, just steer clear. I mean, everything's kind of optional. Unless it starts chasing you, you're really not in any real danger. Harpies. Yeah, harpies, they can be a jerk. Like, you're going wide and then they see you and it's like, let's go mess with this dude. Wild boars won't mess with you. May have gotten a little bit close to the harpies. Yeah, I think so. See, they're busy attacking that poor dude. Yeah, now they're after us. Okay. Fly. So, harpies have different variants too. Some are like regular harpies, and then others are like snow harpies. And they can freeze you solid and stuff like that. So, just be careful. We'll be coming back to this place later too. Okay, doing pretty good. Okay, so there's a buttload of harpies in this area. I mean a buttload. There, you can see them over there. There's going to be some over here. As you can see them. So this guy right here is where we're going, but to the left, there's a cave. There's also a chimera up in here, as well as a griffin. So I am just going to try kind of run for it. Go for that rock formation up there. When my stamina runs low, I'm just going to pop a curative. It's worth noting that there is a buttload of bird nest in here. So if you're hunting for eggs, good place to do it. Go talk to this goofball.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know, or know not. You see me, yes? Then congratulations are due. You have found the man you seek. I am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon. Well met, young Arisen. I am he who was forged by the dragon.
That guy is named the Fool, and the other guy that just appeared is the Dragon Forged. Fairy stones to get back. Secret softener in case we run into petrification. So just loot everything that's not nailed down real quick. As you saw, we had got another bronze idol. So even if you don't find the one at the Celine's house, then you're still going to get one. And it can be kind of dark down here. Okay, and you can see another beautiful port crystal right here. So now we have two. Okay, we're going to talk to the Dragon Forged.
Well met, Arisen of the present day. New forged link in the grand chain. You have come seeking meaning for that slate and the words it bears. There is none. None save that it brought you here to me. My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. Go now. Tell him that gave you the cipher.
Okay. So that's done. So we can't warp while we're in caves and stuff. So we have to go outside, and then we can report this to Sir Maximillion. So we'll report that, and then we're going to stop this episode. It's getting close to 35 minutes. We already hit the 30-minute mark. So the next episode, we will be going to advance Kina's quest, and then we will see about doing a few quests. I'm still deciding on that because we can do we can do 2 quests for now, maybe 3 that would progress. One being that guy I told you about with the book. The other would be doing Fornival's quest over here, and that's going to get us closer to the gold idol. Because you have to do Fornival's quest, and then you have to come to his house, and his daughter Simone has the quest for the gold idol that she's just carrying around.
A text, you say? A cipher, crafted to bring you to the Dragon Forge. If this man speaks true, and is immortal, there's a fair chance he guided his grace as well. Be that the case, his words are well worth heeding, sir. Meet with him as time allows. With luck, he'll lead you to victory as well.
Okay, that one's done. So we're going to warp to Cassardus, and then we are going to make sure the Venture Force quest is there now, and then we will pick up in Cassardus if the quest is there. If not, we're going to warp back here, and we are going to do Fornival's quest, and then we're going to accept the book guy's quest. Stefan.
Salutations.
How's the day find you?
Wonder why the quest is not popping. Oh. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Okay, well, we are going to call it an episode right here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If this entertains you or it helped you, please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you with the next episode here shortly. Thank you guys, and have a great day.